Hello, hello, hello. This is your girl, Erin Nicole Riley, and I am super excited to be continuing in the parenting conversation and all the ways I am intentional about loving the tiny human I am responsible for. Okay? So today I want to talk to you guys about intentionally celebrating my child. Baby, I love celebrating my tiny human and have since day one. So, for those of you guys who don't know, in 2016, I actually miscarried twins. And so that was a really, really difficult time for me. And it was a really heartbreaking experience, as you can only imagine. Some of you guys know firsthand, right? Like when you lose a child, it is a devastating experience. And for me, I lost my twins 3 weeks apart, right? So on my birthday, I found out one son was dead. And then there were a lot of tests and, everything in between over the next couple, 2, 3 weeks, and ended up delivering them both later in that month. And so it was a really, really dark experience for me, really challenging. And I do believe that experience makes me a better mother. I appreciate motherhood. I value motherhood in a way that I don't know that I would have previously. And the reason I say that is because even in the hard moments, even in the dark moments, even in the... I remember when she was learning to, for whatever reason, poop training was like the hardest part of the process. Like, hardest part of the process. And she went through a phase where she was taking off her diaper, stepping in the diaper, and walking all around her bedroom. Okay? So I'm literally cleaning poop off the floor multiple nights a week. And even in that, I was like, but at least I get to do it. Because I didn't get that experience with my twins. Okay, so I do believe that like even in the hardest moments, it's still, but I get to experience it. So I'm not gonna go too far down that road because I'm gonna start crying. So I'm gonna just leave that there, right? But with that being said, I'm very intentional about celebrating Kayla at every opportunity possible. One of the first things I did once we picked out a name was I created an email address for her. And in that email address, I did share it with her family and friends so they have access to it or the ability to communicate with her as well. But the overall goal of that email address is to send the memories, to send the pictures and the videos. And I'll also write her love notes and, just I'm thinking of you and all of these things. And just so it's all in one place. Now I will log in and like organize it so it's like from me, from your village, da 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 da. And I will, kind of shape that. But yes, so I say that to say, once I picked out her name, I created the email address so that when she turns 18, that'll be that'll be one of her 18th birthday presents, is I'm going to give her the login to that email address, and it'll be years and years and years and years and years of memories and love and just to feel loved and supported. And if you are in Kayla's village and you want that email address, definitely let me know and I will share it with you. I want her to feel the love at every turn. So if you love my baby, I will get you that email address. Not gonna put it out there because, people are weird. Anyway, so that's one way that I intentionally celebrate her. The other way is I am big on travel. I'm big on experiences. I'm big on birthdays. And so I will do her birthday up, okay? I will do it up. So her birthday this year, she actually has a competition the weekend before at the National Harbor in Maryland. So I actually booked us a hotel at the Gaylord for the whole weekend. I'm going to invite all of her friends and family. That's her last local event. We're going to do a big thing in National Harbor. I'm going to make it a big thing, okay? And every year I am aiming to take her to a different Disney. So we did Orlando the last 2 years, so we gotta let Orlando go, honey. But she has a competition in Orlando. And while we're there, my travel agent found us a Disney cruise that leaves like the day after her competition. Come on, somebody. So we are going down to Orlando to do the competition. And then immediately after, going on the Disney cruise. Super, super excited for that. But the goal is to do a different Disney every year. And her middle name is Hawaiian. So for her 5th birthday, we going to Hawaii. There's a Disney resort in Hawaii. We going to pull up. We going to pull up. But I love doing the most for my tank, okay? I'm going to figure it out. Because that's my boo, okay? But even with the travel, this girl is a well-traveled baby, okay? So her first trip was, we did a road trip to Atlantic City. She was at like 6 months. Just mommy and me girls trip. Ew. We had a time. Do you understand me? A time was motherfucking had. A time was had. We had a good old time. Mommy and me, we went out to eat, we went shopping, we hung out at the hotel, we did the activities. We had a time, okay? Her first flight and her first cruise was at 18 months. The girl her first passport, I would say stamp, but they don't be stamping. So we get refrigerator magnets. Yeah. But even with that, right? Like, I love, our souvenir of choice is always a refrigerator magnet. So if you are traveling and you are thinking of me and or Kayla and you want to get a souvenir, refrigerator magnet. And literally one side of the refrigerator is all of our refrigerator, like all the places we've been, all the places our family and friends have been, all of the things. And I love that she's able to see that and she interacts with it and all of the things. And so, prioritizing and normalizing travel. Another thing I normalize is high-end dining experiences, okay? The girl's first meal was Chima's Brazilian Steakhouse. You can't make this shit up. Her first non-breast milk meal was Chima's Brazilian Steakhouse. It was. And before she turned 1, she had been there 3 times. But like, why not? You know what I mean? Like, kids are free 6 and under. Why not expose her to fine dining experiences? Why not? Okay? My kid be going out to eat, honey. And even at the other restaurants, like, even if she's ordering, chicken nuggets and french fries or whatever, like, if we go to Ruth Chris and I order lamb chops, first of all, my kid can fuck up some lamb chops. Now, I'm not going to order lamb chops just for her because, like, that just sounds crazy. But she's getting exposure to different experiences, fine dining, travel, and I'm aiming to normalize these things. So when your raggedy head little boy trying to take my kid to McDonald's, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. I am actively raising a spoiled kid. Now, not a spoiled brat. My kid is very well behaved and very respectful, and she has great manners. Right? Because I think there's a difference between spoiled and spoiled brat. I think there's a difference, and we need to stop conflating the two. But I am actively spoiling my child. I am. On purpose. Unashamedly. I want to spoil my child. And I do. To the best of my ability. I am normalizing a life of luxury. And I don't have no qualms about it. And I'm going to stand beside her. So what are some ways that you guys celebrate your kids? So I definitely want to hear it in the comments. Drop them in. Maybe I'll steal a few ideas. Take a few things off your list. But what are some ways that you actively work to celebrate your kid? All right. Thanks, guys.